Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, so we'll start our today's session. So basically, today is our first day. Okay,
Yeah.
for the GeoAI and computer vision intelligence. We will discuss about all of those.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, I try to explain our full course content. Okay, so all of
Yes,
full
please.
syllabus.
Yes. Please.
Then you can get the idea what types of method you learn. Okay, from me.
Okay.
Okay, so let me share my screen.
Sure. So I'll be receiving the recording session, right?
After the live session, I also give you the recorded, then you can easily view the video again.
Okay.
So this is, can you see my screen, yeah?
Yes.
So this is our private training program for Python, for modern geospatial AI and computer vision.
Okay.
So it's total 32 weeks. Okay, mainly one day per week we take the class. Okay, 2 hours or 2 hours plus minus we take the session. Okay. And in this session, basically focus for beginners who don't have any knowledge about the Python or who don't have any knowledge about the GeoAI or deep learning or also different types of advanced artificial intelligence technique. So I hope you can easily apply all of those from your side when you complete the full training session.
Yes.
So basically, this training session we create some phase. Okay, suppose first phase one, then you can see the phase two,
Yeah.
phase two, okay, then phase three, okay, then phase four. So all of phase we just cover different types of topic related to the geospatial intelligence from beginners. We try to start from the beginners. So that's why, first of all, if you say the phase one, we discuss about the Python foundation. Okay. So anyone who don't have any knowledge about the Python, I hope they can easily learn the Python, all of Python for QAI or deep learning, machine learning, same. Okay. Python foundation is the same for all of you. So Python foundation. So if you check, we try to discuss about that introduction to Python programming, and it's covered the Python for geospatial application, then installing the Python using Anaconda and Miniconda or Jupyter Notebook, okay, environment, or Visual Studio Code Editor, okay, setup and configuration, then Python syntax fundamentals, then discuss about the different types of Python, variable, data type, operators, expression, conditional statement, loop, okay, those different types of things we try to discuss about the today's session. Okay. And second week, mainly second class, we discuss about that Python function, how to create Python function, parameter and return values, how to create the modules and libraries, import the external package, external library, how to file handling operation, reading and writing CSV file, working with the GeoJSON data, or accepting the handling and debugging different types of problem on the Python.
Okay.
And third week, mainly third day, so we discuss about that numerical computation with NumPy array or NumPy. So introduction to NumPy, then creating the NumPy array, then array indexing or selling, then vectorized operation, then broadcasting, then statistical computation, Then matrix mathematics or multi-dimensional array, we also discuss about that. And
Okay.
fourth week, mainly 4 days, we discuss about the pandas. Pandas is very popular. So pandas or geopandas, both are more connected.
Mhm.
So pandas data frame, how to work, then reading and writing the tabular data,
Mhm.
then data cleaning technique. So different types of cleaning technique, handling missing values, okay.
Uh-huh.
Then filtering and aggregation, then time series database, we will discuss about that. Then date time operation or exploratory data analysis, we will discuss about that. And if you check
Mhm.
every week, we have some project. So you can see the mini project. So rainfall trend analysis, monthly, yearly aggregation, visualization on the rainfall pattern. So basically, this type of project we will do and complete this type of topics. Okay, step by step we try to
Okay.
complete all of the topics. So this type of mini project we also try to show as an example. As example, we try
Okay.
to cover. And when I
Okay.
cover this type of topic, then this type of basic things will be completed.
Okay.
Then in the phase two, we discuss about that core geospatial Python. Okay, so
Mm.
geospatial, for the geospatial in Python, we are just use different types of library. Okay, different
Mhm.
types of Python library. Suppose one library is very popular. It's called the GeoPandas. Okay, so
Mhm.
we try to discuss about the introduction to GeoPandas Python. Then GeoPandas fundamentals, spatial vector
Mhm.
data, shapefile feature, GeoJSON format, how to create geometry. So different types of point, line, polygon, or special attribute. Okay, we also discuss about that, and also discuss about the real project, how to create map. Okay, how to create map using GeoPandas.
Mhm.
Okay, different types of mapping. Okay,
Mhm.
suppose administrative boundary mapping, or how to
Mhm.
create different types of population mapping or population density mapping. So these type of things we try to
Mhm.
cover in this time, and also discuss about the spatial analysis using GeoPandas. So spatial joins, overlay analysis, buffer analysis, then proximity analysis, okay, then intersection and union or clipping vector. So this time we'll discuss about that. And also discuss about
Mhm.
the coordinate reference system, CRS, how to work. So understanding the
Mhm.
coordinate system, geographic and projected coordinate system, EPGS, okay. Then datum concept, reprojection technique, then PyPorts library, how to use, then coordinate transformation, how to use. We'll discuss about that. And also discuss about the raster and vector data raster data processing with rasterio. So rasterio is
Mhm.
another kinds of Python library. So mainly it's
Mhm.
handle the different types of raster data, Lancet, Sentinel,
Mhm.
Modis, or any types of raster data we can easily handle using this rasterio package. So rasterio data fundamentals, then geotip structure, then raster metadata, reading signal and multi-band raster, then raster visualization, then pixel resolution concept. We also discuss about that. Then we discuss about that raster analysis and vegetation indices, how to work with that. So different
This will
types
be
of,
using this will
yeah.
be using Google Earth Engine, right? First
No, no,
analysis
no,
and
no,
video.
no. We are using the Python. Okay, so now we
Okay.
are just use the Python. So all
Okay.
of those we are doing using the Python programming. Okay, so it's more
Okay.
advanced, more Python. But Google Earth Engine we
Okay.
can also do this type of things. But in this course, we focus for Python, only Python programming, and use the
Mhm.
Python package. Different types of Python package we simply use,
Okay.
and then we are doing this type of analysis. Okay.
Okay.
So for raster clipping, mosaicing, or raster calculation, band math calculation, NDVI computation,
Mhm.
vegetation analysis, raster exporting. So this type of things we try to do using Python. Then time series
Okay.
analysis, we also discuss about that. So time series raster analysis, how to create the multi-temporal raster processing, raster stacking, change detection technique, we also discuss. Then thermal train analysis, seasonal vegetation monitoring. Okay, so this type we will discuss. And phase three, we discuss about the machine learning for geospatial application. We are just apply the machine learning. So we already use the machine learning in Google Earth Engine, but now we are using the Python. Okay, Python,
Mhm.
we are just use the supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, then random forest clustering. So we are just use only for the Python package or Python
Mhm.
library and create this type of
Okay.
machine learning technique. Suppose fundamentals of machine learning, types of machine learning, training, testing data, feature engineering, data normalization, and model workflow. Okay, all of this we
Okay.
discuss. Different types of learning, random forest or support vector machine, okay, model training workflow, hyperparameter concept. So a lot of things we try to cover. Then how to
Mhm.
check the accuracy of your model, all of those we discuss about that. Okay, overfitting or underfitting, all of those it will be covered.
Okay.
And also advanced feature engineering, how to take the advanced feature engineering, how to integrate Sentinel-1, Sentinel-2 or Landsat, how to integrate this type of sensor and then extract the feature, feature mainly spectral signature value, we also discuss. Then feature
Mhm.
staking, then multi-sensor data fusion. Okay, it covered a lot of topic. And then machine learning mini project, we'll also discuss about that. Land use, land cover classification using multi-sensor data. Multi-sensor means that at the same time we are using the Landsat Sentinel or Sentinel-1 or Sentinel-2 at the same time. We just combine and then
Mhm.
prefer the land use, land cover more better. So after that, we
Mhm.
also use some computer vision. So computer vision is very vast topic. So there are a lot of deep learning project also including suppose PyTorch library, then OpenCV library, then TensorFlow library, so then Cross. So different types of deep learning library we also including in the computer vision and how
So
to create.
we are going to use those all. Which
Yeah.
we are going to use in this?
Yes.
I mean, we are going to use PyTorch, TensorFlow, and OpenCV.
PyTorch, TensorFlow, OpenCV, then also use the Cross or TensorFlow. Okay, so a lot of library we
Okay.
try to cover for the computer vision, and some new library also developed. Okay, so this type of library also discuss also, no problem. So OpenCV fundamentals, how to work, how to introduction to computer vision, OpenCV basic, how to image reading, writing, image filtering, edge detection, image enhancement technique. Okay, then image segmentation is very important for the GeoAI or this thing also try to cover. So image segmentation concept, okay, thresholding method, then morphological operation, binary image processing, then connected computers also discuss. And also we discuss about the object detection concept, OBP, or object
Mhm.
bounding box, how to create, okay, from the
Mhm.
drone imagery or satellite imagery. So drone imagery is the best for the deep learning because it's a high resolution. And we also discuss
Mhm.
about that how to process drone imagery. Suppose you have some raw drone image for your study
Mhm.
area. So this raw drone image, how to create the orthomosaic or how to
Mhm.
create, suppose digital surface model, okay, or how
Mhm.
to create orthomosaic GeoTIFF file.
Mhm.
Then the GeoTIFF file is simply used in our model and object detection fundamentals or how to detect the object or how to create
Mhm.
the bounding box. Okay, we also cover
Mhm.
all of this. Then deep learning, we also use some deep learning also. Suppose neural network, basic how it will be work. Then convolution neural network, CNN, how it will be work. Then
Mhm.
convolution operation.
Just one doubt, we have one doubt I have. Using the object detection concept, how we are going to do the labeling here for the in this drone imagery? Which software we are going to use?
Yes, yes, we also use.
Which one we'll use? Label Studio or which one?
Which one?
For labeling of the, we need to train some. Let's say we need to train some drone imagery. In drone imagery, we have four drone imageries. We need to train, let's say, trees or some cats or any animals.
Yeah, yeah.
There are animals. So we need to train that this is cat, this is dog, this is something
Yes,
animal.
yes, yes, yes.
At least from if we are 10, we at least we train for 2 to 3 images. So which software you are going to use?
So we are using the Python. Okay,
Okay, Python
Python.
only.
Yeah, only Python. We try to cover all of this for only for the Python. Basically,
Okay.
this training focus only for the Python, and we also
Uh-huh.
use all time open source. Okay, open source
Okay.
geospatial intelligence. Okay, not need to buy
And
anything.
Ultralytics, we are not using ultralytics here.
This one.
Ultralytics.
Yeah. We also use the Alternalytics. So basically, Alternalytics it provide you the YOLO model. So YOLO we also use. It's
Which
very
Hilo
important.
model?
So YOLO model we are just some bounding box concept. So it also covered the YOLO model. Okay, so bounding box.
Okay.
We also discuss about the YOLO model or object detection. We also use the YOLO model. Okay, so it's also
Okay.
covered. No problem. So it also covered this
Okay.
type of things. No problem. Then you can see
Okay.
neural network. So convolution neural network, convolution operation, active function, pooling layers, features map. So basically this type
Mhm.
of things, a lot of theoretical part. Okay, a lot of
Mhm.
theoretical part. So this type of theory, we are just create some summary. Okay, and
Mhm.
we create some summary. So then I hope you can easily get the all of idea how it will work and also give you some practical example. So this is more beneficial for you when you do it.
Mhm.
Suppose they can say computer vision, we have this rooftop extraction. Okay, rooftop extraction you can
Mhm.
easily do, or flood extend segmentation area, okay, or building footprint, we can also extract. So this type of, when I do, you can easily get the idea. So data pre-processing, image segmentation, object extraction, or accuracy evaluation, we also discuss. And also discuss about the PyTorch library. So PyTorch and deep learning for geospatial AI. So PyTorch is another important library for doing the geospatial intelligence or GeoAI. So introduction to the PyTorch and PyTorch installation, tensor operation, automatic differentiation, then building the simple neural network using the PyTorch, then training loops, how to create, we'll also discuss. And CNN, basically CNN architecture, we also discuss about that. Custom dataset creation, then data loader for raster passes, and then batch processing, model training. Okay. Also discuss about the transfer learning. So it's another advanced learning concept. So transfer learning concept, pre-trained model, how to use, then ResNet architecture, how to use, then fine tuning technique, then model optimization, then segmentation. We also use the UNet architecture, how to apply the UNet architecture, or semantic segmentation, how to apply, and also cross entropy loss function, how to compute, or segmentation matrix. Okay. As well as we also discussed about the some SAR topic. SAR basically Sentinel-1 SAR data and optical data fusion. So SAR fundamentals, Sentinel-1, then speaker noise. So this type of things, it also possible using the Google Earth engine, but we also use the Python for this type of things also use. Then time series for deep learning, also discuss about that. Different types of deep learning function. Suppose LSTM, or sequential data concept, or LSTM, how to use. Okay. And also predict for the time series, we also discuss about that. And also discuss about the deep learning land cover project, how to use the deep learning and make the land use land cover. But we already know about the machine learning, how to apply and make the land use land cover. But now we discuss about the deep learning, then flat mapping using the UNet, then building detection using CNN, or SAR based segmentation. We'll also discuss about that. Okay. And this, it's optional, but we also discuss about the WebGIS some part. Okay, for cloud computing and the deployment. Basically, this type of things, how we can easily publish. Okay, suppose I create a deep learning project. So this deep learning project, I want to publish on the website, or publish on the cloud. Okay, so anyone can easily go to this website or link. They can easily visualize this type of project. Okay, so this thing we also discuss about that, how to servicing or serving, how to create the server. Okay, for the geospatial ML system, we also discuss about that. And WebGIS dashboard, we also discuss about the some dashboard. Suppose how to use the leaflet, or how to use the others WebGIS Python package. Okay, for creating, okay, building the interactive GIS dashboard, how to create the GIS dashboard, we also discuss. And cloud-based geospatial. So you already know about that. Google Earth Engine Python API, how to use the Python API, or cloud computing concept, large-scale raster processing, or scalable geospatial intelligence, automatic remote sensing pipelines. Okay. And finally, discuss about that your project, suppose some project. Okay, so different types of project. We also discuss, okay, real-time project and research methodology. So basically how to apply. So in the research methodology, we discuss about the some paper. Okay, some paper. Suppose this type of paper already use this type of technique. Okay, we also discuss this type of paper. Then it will be more beneficial for your reading. This type of paper, when you read, then you can get the more better idea. And further future, you can also publish your paper using this type of project. Okay, we also discuss about that. And finally, we discuss about that some industry feedback simulation or visualization reporting, how to final model demonstration, how to make the report, or this type of things discuss about that. But it's not mandatory; it's optional. It's just mainly final model demonstration or writing, or also presentation. So you can also do this type of things, no problem. And software and library covered. So in this time, you can see it's covered this type of library. Not only for that, here includes some, but it also covers a lot of Python library. Okay, so NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Scikit-learn, GeoPandas, Rasterio, OpenCV, PyTorch, TensorFlow, Folium, Leaflet, Flux, Dash. So not only for that, if need any library, then you also try to use this type of library. So here I include some. And also platform, here use the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, we're using the VS Code editor, and also use the Google Colab or GitHub or Google Earth Engine. Python API we also need, because for the Python API, when I connect, then we can get the lot of imagery easily. Okay, then we can also use it. So it covered this type of topic. Okay, so let's go to discuss about the first session. Okay, first day's topic, all of those. Then you can easily learn. And it's a a foundation of the Python. The foundation of the Python. So before that, we simply learn about that how to create environment, how to create environment for writing your code. Okay.
Mm.
So basically, we are use the one is very popular. It's
Mm.
called the Google Colab. Okay, Google Colab is very popular because this
Can
one.
can you just minimize this one?
Okay,
This
okay,
meet Google, the
okay.
right side, yeah. Yeah, now it's
Colab
clear.
is very popular. So Google Colab, it's a cloud IDE. Okay, cloud IDE. So cloud
Okay.
IDE, when you use, so it has some benefit. So this benefit is that in your local computer, if you don't have any GPU and CPU, so we also discuss further later this type of GPU and CPU. It's very important when you working with
Mhm.
deep learning or geospatial or artificial intelligence when you apply. So this concept is
Uh-huh.
very important. It's called the um, GPU and CPU, CPU and GPU. So CPU basically normally we find out in the central processing unit in our computer, in our computer.
Yeah.
But GPU sometime computer is not have, so then we need to add the GPU system. We need to add the GPU system. But in the Google Colab, give you the GPU. Okay, GPU. It also give you the Google Colab. So how I can
Mhm.
get the GPU? If you check the runtime button, so runtime you can see the change runtime. So it give you the GPU. Okay, GPU. This one.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's
Mhm.
very important for when you are applying the GeoAI or artificial intelligence. This GPU is very important. Okay, so for the future, inshallah, we discuss about the more details about the GPU. But in Google
Mhm.
Colab, it's provide you the cloud GPU. It provide the cloud
Mhm.
GPU. So there we can easily
Okay.
compute it, the GPU in
Mhm.
Google Colab because some computer or some laptop is not added the additional GPU. Okay, it's just
Okay.
keep only for the CPU. So CPU is
Mhm.
it can handle only for the normal work. Only for the
Okay.
normal work we can easily do the CPU. But when you work with the large data analysis,
Mhm.
then you must need the GPU. Okay, and GPU we can easily get the cloud GPU from the Google Colab. Okay, so we can also buy the GPU from here. When you work with a lot of data set, lot of your big data set, then we can buy the GPU. So here I already buy the GPU. So you can see basically this GPU T4 GPU is the free for all of you. Okay, or any users they can easily use it freely. Okay, T4 GPU it's available freely. But you can see it, if from my side it show the 800 GPU, T4 GPU, different types of GPU or TPU also have because I already use the pro version. Okay, pro version of the Google Colab. You can see it show the pro version of the Google Colab. It's not need all of you. Basically, it's need when you work with the large data set when you handling. Okay, and
Okay.
sometime it show the computation error or it's not loading. Then we need to buy it GPU. It's mainly
Mhm.
$10 or $11 per month
Mhm.
subscription. It's also better when you
Okay.
work with the large data set, and in increasing the computation power on the GPU power is increased when I buy. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is GPU, so we can easily get the GPU from the Google Colab. So it's the one kind of benefit to use the cloud GPU. So you can easily use it. And further, in the Google Colab, already installed some library. Already installed some library. Suppose if I simply import suppose one library, suppose just I simply use the import. Suppose I want to import one library, GeoPandas. So it's one kind of Python library. So I simply import this Python library and just run. So in this time, the GeoPandas is already installed in the Google Colab. Okay, already installed. It's a default. It's default installed. So that's why when I am import the library, there is no problem. You can see it's successfully done. So this is another benefit. Maximum Python library is already installed in the Google Colab. Okay, maximum
Mhm.
library. Some library is missing, but maximum like Python library is already installed. We don't need to install again. Okay, so we can
Mhm.
simply import and then we can easily work. So it's one kind
Mhm.
of code editor. It's very popular. So maximum time I use it. But another way is that we can also use the anaconda distribution. Okay, simply search here anaconda, anaconda.com. So you can see the anaconda.com. Simply go to this link, anaconda.com. Then we can see the free download. Click on here. So get started. Simply sign up with your Google account or Gmail account. Simply sign in with the anaconda distribution. So just use it. And you can see it show the Windows, Mac, and Linux. So operating system. So I simply choose suppose Windows. Okay. So in the Windows, you can see this is the Anaconda distribution, and it's a Miniconda distribution. So basically, this Anaconda and Miniconda we are using to work with in our local server, in the local, not cloud. So when I use this Anaconda distribution, then I can easily work with my local computer. In my local computer mainly, suppose this local computer, I can easily work. Okay, not cloud, just local computer. And when you are using the local computer, you don't need the internet connection. Suppose you already have the emails. So these emails you can simply process using your local computer without internet connection. Suppose you have a drone image in your computer. So just I can simply use it in my local computer, and I can easily get the drone imagery in here. But when you're using the Google Colab, if you check the Google Colab, you need to upload your image in your Google Drive. You can see this is the Drive option. So you need to upload the imagery, or you need to upload your data source in the Google Drive. But when using the local mainly your local computer, and your local computer already have the data. So don't need to upload. Just I simply get the data from my local computer and work with the local IDE. There is no problem. So you can see this the Anaconda and Miniconda. What is the difference between the Anaconda and Miniconda? Anaconda distribution, it installed the total 600 packages. Okay, everything you need for data science. But Miniconda, it's not installed. Okay, it's just provide the lightweight installer. It's just mainly lightweight installer. You need only those libraries you need. What you need, this type of library, you can easily install it one by one. But this Anaconda is already installed 600 plus packages already installed. So I think you can try to use it, because a lot of library we need for the data science, and this type of library is already installed. It also benefit to our work. Okay, so just simply click on the Windows 64-bit graphical installer. Just simply click, so then it will be downloaded. I already downloaded. So downloading, it's you can see 1.1 GB. Okay, very high. So just simply download and install. Okay, just next and click that install. It will be installing. And before that, so suppose before this Anaconda installing, if you don't have the Python, so Python is also default installed in Anaconda. Okay, or if you have the Python also, there is no problem. No problem. Suppose if you simply go to this link, Python, simply search on the Python. You can see the welcome to the python.org. So this is the main website of the Python. So from here you can easily download. You can see the download button. You can see download Python install or Python. Just simply download the Python 3.1416 and further simply install the Python in your system first time. Okay, or you already downloaded, there is no problem. Just simply download the Anaconda distribution and then install this software. Okay. After that, after installing this software, simply click on the start button and simply search here Anaconda prompt. After installing, just simply go to the Anaconda prompt and then open. So this is the Anaconda prompt. Please show the base C user SP. Okay, C user SP. So first of all, I want to check, suppose Python version. Okay, Python version, I want to check. Or Python installing or not, I want to check it because it's very important. So I simply search there Python, then put here the version. So it show this type of version. It means that in my system, Python is installed. Okay, Python is successful installed. So this is the Conda. Conda, basically, we need to create some environment. We need to create some environment. And this environment, we simply use and install the different types of Python library. Okay. So here I already create some environment. So I want to check it, this type of environment. So how I can check? So simply write here Conda env list. So conda env list, when I use and press the enter, so it give me the list, all of my environment list. So here you can see. So here I use the one environment first class, 39 bass, 40 bass, Aqua Crop, GE, GeoAI, Geospatial Intelligence. So you can create any environment. So it's called the environment. So here I already create different types of environment. So this type of environment, how to create? Suppose I need to create the new environment. So how I can create? So for that, you can simply write here, Panda, create, n, and put the name. Suppose I put the name, any name. We can put any name as a environment. Okay, so I put the name, suppose, new class. I put this type of name. You can put any name. So new class. So Conda create a new class and then press the enter. So now it creates the new environment. So it's very important because we can create different types of environment for different types of project. Suppose I create the one environment for doing the deep learning, or I want to create the one environment for doing the machine learning, or I want to create the one environment to use the Google Earth engine. I want to create the one environment for web GIS or web mapping. So different purpose, we need to create the different environment, or if you want, you can create one environment and do all of those. So sometimes it also mixing, but it's better way is that we create the different environment for the different project. Suppose you create the one project for the flood monitoring, so you can create the one project environment for the flood. You can create, suppose, one project for the object detection, so you can create the one environment for the object detection. Okay, it's optional. When you mixing, there is no problem, but when you create the individual project, so it also more better. Okay, it's a better. So now you can see it show the proceed. Y means yes, N means not. So I put the Y and enter. So now if you check, it's done. It's successfully done, and it show me this type of message, the PyTorch, because I already installed the PyTorch. It's just, you can skip this type of part. It's not need now. We discuss later. So it show that to active this environment, use conda active new class, and you deactive conda deactive. So in this time, my environment is ready. My environment is ready to use. So if you want to check, suppose I just simply remove all of those. I just simply close it. And then I reopen Anaconda again. Suppose Anaconda prompt, just I reopen it. And then I simply check my environment. So Conda env list. So now let's check what happened. It show the first class, new class. This one. So now you can see this is my environment which I created, and it's successfully created. Okay, successfully created. So this environment now I want to active. So you can see there are a lot of environment, but I don't need all. I just need only for this environment, or I need only for this environment, or I need suppose only for this environment. So how I can active my environment. So for activation, just simply write here conda activate, then put the name, new class. Just you will put the name new or your environment name. So new class. Okay. So just actively conda activate new class. Just enter. So now if you check, first time it show the base. Base basically it's your C drive. It's a C drive. But now when I active the new class, it show the C user SP new class it show. But it show the previous time it show the base. But when I active, it show the new class. It means that your Panda environment is successfully activated. Okay. So now
Mhm.
it's activate. So now what can I do? So now I can install the different types of Python library. I can easily install the different types of what using the environment.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it will be all the libraries and all those stuff will be set up activated in new class environment.
Yes, yes, new class. So all of Python package I want to install in this new class, and I want to do all of those in the new class in this environment. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just a minute. So now we want to install some Python packages. Okay, Python package. We try to check it. We already create our environment and also active the environment. So now I need to install some packages. So how I can install the packages? So there are the two way for installing these packages. So one way is that we simply use the conda and install the package. Suppose I'll just apply the conda and then put here the install and put your package name. Suppose I want to install the numpy. Just put the numpy package name. At the same time, I want to install suppose pandas. I want to install suppose matplotlib library. I want to install suppose geopandas. Geopandas. So which types of library you want to need for your work? So simply install panda install crumpy pandas matplotlib geopandas.
So just we have to give the space and we can write rastery also and we can write
Yeah,
something like that.
anything. Suppose rasterio. So everything. So step by step, when I need any new library, when I need, or any new package of Python when I need, I simply install it. Suppose for my project, I need the PyTorch, or I need suppose TensorFlow. So step by step, we just install it. Okay, step by step, we need to install it because there's a lot of Python library we're using for the
Mhm.
different purpose. For the different purpose, we need to install this type of library. But Google Colab don't need to install because Google Colab is the cloud IDE. So it's already have this type of libraries already installed. But now I want to work with my local IDE or local server I want to work. So for the first time I need to install. Only for the first time I need to install. Other time don't need. Okay. So just enter. So now it installed this type of library. So now I can say it show that basically it show this type of library have some dependencies. Okay. So this type of dependencies we also find out in the list all of dependencies. So you can see there's a lot of you can see this type of library. So new package will be installed. So when I install it this type of library, so this type of dependencies also installed in my system. Okay, you can see that. So basically in pandas, matplotlib, numpy, pandas, or rasterio. So this type of package is related. It's the dependencies of this type of packages. Okay, so just we simply put the Y and then enter. So now you can see it's downloading all of those and then install it in my system. So we are using the different types of package for the machine learning, deep learning. Okay. So further, when I need different types of package, we simply apply this type of technique and install it, this type of packages.
Okay. So one, I have a doubt. Like, and in the later stage, when we are developing a model in computer vision, let's say that will be in Python, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that we are uploading it into Ultralytics and we are running it, right? Or what
Yes,
we are
yes.
going to do in the
Yeah,
end?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's successfully done. There is no problem.
Okay.
So now after suppose further we also need the other library. So then we'll also discuss about this type of library, how to installing. Same way we need to installing. But one is very important. It's called the where I write my code. Where I write my code. It's called the Jupyter notebook. Okay, Jupyter notebook. We simply write our code. But you also need to install the Jupyter notebook also. The Jupyter notebook we need to install it in our system, in our environment. So how I can install same? Just conda install, write the name Jupyter, Jupyter, Jupyter. On install Jupyter. So now it also installed the Jupyter notebook. Jupyter notebook, we simply write our code. Okay, then put the Y. So now it installed all of the Jupyter. So then I can easily use the Jupyter Lab or Jupyter notebook and write my code. Okay, let me try for that. Suppose Jupyter Lab. It shows the error with the archive. See user. I'm gonna package Jupyter widget 3.06 conda your you verbal. Okay, so let me try again. I think the Jupyter notebook is not installed properly, so that's why it shows this type of problem. So I just simply use suppose conda install C conda for G notebook. Let's try.
So this is installing the Jupyter or notebook?
Jupyter and notebook same. So this is a two name Jupyter notebook or Jupyter. So we try to use suppose notebook is the same package also for the Jupyter notebook. I think Jupyter Lab is also better. So Jupyter Lab is the another. It's including all of those. Like a Jupyter Lab. Okay, then you try to use the Jupyter Lab again if it's not work. And now why? I have now it will be okay. Okay, done.
Okay.
So now we try Jupyter, no, Jupyter Lab. It's a name. Or you can write the Jupyter notebook. It will also okay, no problem. It directly open the Jupyter notebook, but now it opened the Jupyter Lab in my browser, in the local server. Okay. It's a local host, Jupyter Lab, it's opening. You can see it show this type of notebook. We can also kernel, console, or also you can say terminal, text file, a Python file. So basically we are use the notebook. Yeah. So click on the notebook. Okay, you can see it show the untitled. And if you check, it show the all of file in my folder. It's my local download folder. Okay, I also change it. So this is my notebook, and this notebook where is untitled 4 seconds ago. Okay, if you want, you can also rename it. Suppose I put the rename and put the name, suppose first class. Okay. So now this is my notebook. I want to write my code in here. So here I already installed some package. So I want to just check it. It will be work or not. I want to import, suppose, GeoPandas. Okay. So just I press Control and Enter at the same time. Control then Enter, or you can also press in here. Okay. So Shift and Enter. So it's already loading. You can see it show this type of start symbol. Start symbol. It means it's loading. Done. There is no problem. You can see it show the one. So it's successfully executed. It means that there is no problem. This package is successfully installed in my system. Right? Also, if you check NumPy, Studio. Alright. Suppose you want to check, suppose GEMAP. We are not installing this. So let's say what happened. Suppose import. Problem. Because we are not installing the GEMAP package. So that's why it shows this type of problem. So when you install it, then it will also there is no problem. Okay. Same way, just apply and install the GEMAP package. Then there is no problem. Because in this time it shows this type of problem because I am not installing the GMap yet. So that's why it shows this type of problem. Right? So this is the way how to use Conda. And we already discussed about the collab, how to use the collab. Okay? So another is the very popular, sometimes also use it. It's called the VS Code editor. VS Code editor. So simply click on here and write here VS. Download a Visual Studio Code editor. Some parameters are very important for creating the web design or web dashboard, WebGIS dashboard. You also use it. So you can see the Windows. Just simply download this one and then install. Okay, Visual Studio Code Editor. Just click, then it will be downloaded. Downloaded. So here I already downloaded this one. Then simply set up or install it, this software. Start VS and then open. Okay. So now we find out it's not need just a remote. And you can see the VS Code. The new file, open folder, connect to GitHub. I think what's a remote development workspace. It's not need. Generate the new workspace. So we just click on the new file. And we create some Jupyter notebook supported. Or you can also build anyone. So I create the Jupyter notebook supported file. We try to open. And we simply write our code in here. Suppose let me try. Suppose import GeoPandas. It already show the yellow color. It means that you can say the order. It means that this package is not installed yet. So if I run the code, run. Okay. I choose. Okay, so you can see the environment also. So you can see I already installed some environment. You can see the first class. So this type of
So
environment
I
automatically
just
showing.
found out over here. I
Yeah.
don't wanna. I just install the Anaconda as well, and also I have just installed the Visual Studio also parallelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I try to log in this Visual Studio, he is asking to log in with GIT Hub. So we need to log in with GitHub.
Later we also do it. Later, not
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So you can see it show the. Suppose I choose this one, new class.
Okay.
You can see connecting the new class,
Mm-hmm.
which I already cleared in the Anaconda. It's loading. It take more time. Okay, let me don't save it. I open the new file again and try to check it what. Or it also better. If you want, you can also just create a folder. Suppose I create a new folder in my computer and I put the name, suppose first class or any name you can put. So this folder, just I open, just I press and drag and then just paste enter. Open in my here, you can see it open. So from here you can see I just simply create that this is my folder name. Okay, it's my folder. And click on the file. I put the suppose file is that I put suppose fast.py. Okay, so I put the Python file. Now I create another file fast.html. So I can create the HTML file. So I can create easily. How I create the fast.css. So we also discuss this about later, not now. I create suppose fast. So we can easily create any file. Fast.pynb. So this is a Jupyter notebook, Python Jupyter notebook. You can easily create. So I can easily create different types of file in here and write the code. You can see it show this type of problem. It means that it's not installed the GeoPandas yet. So how I can do it? How I can install the GeoPandas or any other library? So for that, we simply go to the terminal. It's a terminal. And first of all, we try to check the Python version. So Python version. So Python is okay, no problem. So now we simply press Control, Shift, and T. Okay, Control, Shift, and T. And find out that Python selector interpreted. So Python select interpreter, this one. Yeah. So here you can see different types of version. So choose your Panda environment or Python string you want to use. So here you can see I already used create some Python. So I want to use it using the which I created. I create suppose new class, yeah, new class. This one. Okay, so I already created this one. So just I use it. Okay. So now if I run the code, then check what happened. Just run the code. There is no problem. You can see. Okay, there is no problem. Okay. So just I import so another library. Suppose import NumPy because I already installed the NumPy in my system. So NumPy, then I just simply run it again. There is no problem. Okay, there is no problem. You can see there is no problem. So NumPy is also okay. But when I try, suppose if I try GEMAP, because I am not installed the GEMAP, okay, yet. So GEMAP when I try, you can see it show this type of yellow underline color. Okay. So it means that GEMAP is not installed in my system. So that's why it show this type of problem. If I run the code, it show a problem. If you check, just I run the code. It show that no module name GEMAP. It means that GEMAP is not installed. So how I can install it again? So simply go to the Conda environment and then install the GEMAP and try again in here. Then it will be okay. Okay. So this is the way how we can easily use the VS Code. Okay. How to install the package, how to use the Jupyter notebook, and how to use the Google Colab. Okay. So 3 platforms we are using for different purpose. For data analysis, for data science, VS Code is very important. Also used for the Google Colab, also used for the Jupyter notebook. So all time we are use this type of 3 platform. Okay, so I will get the idea. Yeah? Or if you want, you can also import suppose Rasterio because I already installed the Rasterio. So if I just try suppose Rasterio, there is no problem. You can see it show the Rasterio. Okay. And if I run the code, it show there is no problem. There is no problem. But when I try any other, then it shows the problem because this package is not installed in my system. So this is the way how to set up Python Anaconda, how to set up Jupyter Node, how to set up VS Code, and how to configuration the VS Code editor. Okay, we try to discuss about this type of things. So now we discuss about the some Python syntax, mainly Python programming. As a beginners, if you don't know Python, then we try to cover all of Python programming. So then you can easily get the more better idea.
Mm-hmm.
So all code editor, it can be VS Code, or it can be Jupyter Notebook, or it can be Google Colab, all the same. When you write the code, all are the same.
Okay, just I have one doubt over here. On the left side, you see first underscore class. That is an environment which we have created in what we say Google Colab or Jupyter the environment. So that is the same, or you're writing the Python everything in first underscore class.
So
Like we have
basically, Panda environment we create in our local system, and when I
yeah,
open
there were many. Yeah, there were many, but we created new underscore class. But on the left, I see first underscore class. So you have choose first underscore class over there, right?
No. If you check,
Top.
okay, let me show you that. You can see your environment. We can get it from here. So let me show you again. Just a minute. So we already created some environment in our Panda. We already created, suppose new class. This is our environment. And this environment, I already installed some Python packages. We already installed some Python packages. So this environment, I just open in my VS Code. I open in my VS Code. And then I just use it in the VS Code. This type of environment, I just simply use in the VS Code. So what can I do? Just I press suppose Control Shift and P. Okay. So Control Shift and P. Just a minute.
The first class is coming instead of
yeah. Control Shift and P. Okay. And then I simply search here Python clone select. Oh, sorry. We are working with the it's not lit now. I just remove. Also, just I working the first pipe. Okay. So I simply search here Python. Control Shift I. Or search here Python, find out the Python. I simply search. Yeah, this one. Okay, so I think this sample. Okay, this sample, if you when you search, suppose it's called the greater than symbol. Okay, then you can see the Python select interpret. Okay. Just simply click. So now I can see it show me that all of environment which I already created in the Anaconda. So you can see this is the
first class. Yes.
It's the first class. But what is the new class? Python based Geospatial GeoAI first class. Okay, I think new class is now active. So new class is active now. So that's why it's not showing in here because I already open this one.
Okay.
So if I change it from here, just same way, just I click on here, then it will be activated in my VS Code.
Okay.
And further, I simply write the code in here. So this is the way. Just simply identify Python.
That means once it is active. Yeah, that means once it is activated, everything will be storing the Python code. Everything will be storing in the new class folder only, right?
Yes. So you can see that this is the first class. I put the name. Okay, so this is our first class. Okay.
Yeah.
It will be stored in here. And you can see the environment. So you can see the environment. Environment is the new class. Okay, you can see environment is the new class. It's our environment. And if you check our folder, this one, this file is saved. You can see all of files saved in my folder.
Okay.
In my folder.
So one thing I'm just even now also one thing is confused. I'm confused with one thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to ask you multiple times.
Please.
So here, can you just minimize this one. I just want to ask again that question. See, you see on the top desktop, that is the folder has been created as first class.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And where is new class? How the system is
New class
identifying?
is our environment and first class is our folder name.
Okay, new class is an environment where Python
Yeah. We have
guides.
environment. We already installed the all of Python library. In the new class, it's our conda environment. We already installed the library. And first class, it's our
Okay,
folder name. So this folder is
okay,
stored this type of file only. So if folder name, we can put any name. There is no problem.
okay. So we have to create. We have created this first class as folder name, right? Now we have created this, right?
Yeah. You can put
Okay,
any name, no problem. It's default. You can
okay,
put any name. But our main
okay,
theme is that we already created conda environment as a new class. Okay, this is our conda
okay.
environment, and this environment we simply connect with our VS Code interpreter.
New class.
Okay? Then we
Okay,
simply write our code, and this type of file mainly stored in our folder, first class folder, which I put the name first class.
okay.
Mhm. So this is the way we simply use it, and installing the different types of library for VS
Okay,
Code or Panda, or also you also use the Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab or Google Colab.
okay.
So now we discuss about the some basic Python syntax, okay, for foundation
Mhm.
of the Python. So Python is very popular language because Python is very easy to learn. Okay, Python is very easy to learn. So and there are a lot of uses for the Python, for the GIS, remote sensing, GeoAI, data science. We can easily use the Python, and Python is human readable. Any human they can easily learn this type of Python programming. Not much hard, but other programming also have suppose C++ or C. So this type of programming have some difficult syntax. Okay, but this programming is very easy way you can easily learn it, and we can easily apply. So first of all, suppose I am writing the code in the Jupyter Lab. I just or Google Colab, same. Okay, all are the same. So I take the new cell.
This is Jupyter, right?
Yeah, it's a Jupyter. Yeah. Suppose I want to work with variable, okay, or data. Suppose print it's a function. So when I print anything, suppose I print 2026. Okay, so we can get it. So and this type of things we also discuss inshallah 7 days class also this type of Python programming. Then you can get the more
Mhm.
better idea. Suppose print. Suppose I want to print a text and run the code. So you can see it show the problem. It means that this data type. Okay, data type it can be two types. We find out the two types of data, mainly two types. One type is the number. Another type is that it called the string. String mainly group of character. Group of character means that text. Okay, group of text. So when I print the text, you always use the quotation start and quotation thing. Okay, run it. So there is no problem. Okay. So there is no problem. You find out that. After that, so it called that it's a number data type. I also put the comment. So when you use the comment, use the hash symbol and put the comment. So it's a number data type, and it's a string data type. Strings data type. Okay? So two data type we discuss. So always remember string data type you must use the quotation, and number data type don't use. So this number or this number, I want to store it in a variable. So what is the variable? Variable you think as a folder. Okay, folder is stored some some number, some variable, anything we can store in our folder. So when you define the variable, you can put the variable name. Suppose I put the variable name is year, and I want to assign a value 2026. So this
Mhm.
value is stored in this variable. Okay. So if I run the code, and then if I simply print the year and run the code, it also showing, because this value is stored in this variable. Okay. So not only for that, if you want, you can simply write year and enter, it also show the value. Okay. Print is not necessary all time. If I just call only for the value, variable name, and then put the enter, then it also okay. That is no problem. So print is not need all time. Okay. So this is another way to check the result. So same way, suppose I take the another, suppose I take the variable name is my name equal. So this is my variable name. I want to store it in name. Suppose I want to store it my name and enter. So it show a problem. You can see it show the Mizan is not defined because it's a string. A string must use the quotation, single quotation or double quotation. So now this name is stored in this variable, and further I want to print, or if I just use only the variable name, this I call the name, and if I run the code, it also works. There is no problem. Okay. So this is the concept of data type, number, and also concept of string, as well as also variable. Okay, variable we are just store it. So you can put any variable name, okay, and then you can simply store it. But I want to store it, suppose more item in one variable, more item in one variable. Suppose I have a years. Suppose I have multiple years. Suppose 2000, 2010, 2020. Now I have this type of multiple years. So now if I run the code, it also works. It is stored, and further if I just call the years, so you can see it show this type of result. So multiple variable, I simply store it. Suppose I just store it the another one, suppose my name. So also including my name also. Okay, so it's called, so you can easily store it, the multiple variables also in one variable. And further, same way, suppose I put here, suppose another month. I put here, suppose, and you put the quotation. Just run it. Run it. So also you can create this, there is no problem. We can easily store the multiple of variables also. And not only for that, you take another, suppose
months, years. Okay.
Suppose I just simply take a variable. Suppose I put the variable name is the x equal 5. So it's a numeric value. I take the another variable, suppose y equal, suppose I put my name. Yeah. So I define the two variable x and y. And now I want to check the type. Okay, data type. So what is the data type? What is the data type? Type. So for that I simply print x. I print type. So type, and call the, suppose x. So just run it. So it's a class is the integer. It's an integer value. Okay. So and if I check, suppose another, what is the type for the y? Y is my name, Mijan. So I want to print the type. Type is y, and run it. So it shows a string, str string.
But the value is not being shown, right? Like 5, the number 5.
it's not showing because I use the type function in type function. But when you just only print, suppose when you print only X without type, only X, so it show the 5, no problem. You take the another cell, suppose you want to print only Y, so it show the 9. But I want to check the type. What is the data type? Data type. Suppose I put here the 5.3.
Okay.
So now let's check what happened. 5.3. Suppose I need to check the data type of the X. It's a floating. 5.3. A floating number. So we can easily check the data type also using this way. Any data type we can easily check. It's called the data type. How to check that? Just use the type function, it will be check the data type. So now suppose I take another example. So I take suppose different variable. Suppose I put the one variable is X, Y, Z equal. I put suppose X is 10, Y is 20, Z is 30. So I run the code. So now I want to print, suppose print X, it should have 10. I want to print suppose, so you can say I take the multiple variable and multiple values in single line. Okay, so Y 20. Put the print all the Z. So you can see. So I take the multiple variable. It's a multiple variable and put the multiple value. Same way. Just I put suppose name, then name 1. I take another name 2. I put suppose name 3. Then I assign the value. Suppose Mijan. Minhaj. Suppose I put another name. Suppose I put another name. So just I run it. So now I print, or I just simply write the name. It show this. I print suppose name 1. It show this. I print suppose name 3. It showed it.
So for each string name, we have given each. What we say, the calling name, like name equals, name equals to Mijan, name 1 equals to Minhas, name 2 equal to Mansura, like that.
Yes. So this is the way. So now we just make a break for 20 minutes. Now it's a prayer time. So after that, we also continue again. Let's just make a break for 20 minutes.
Okay. No problem.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
Okay, so let's go start again.
Can you just close this tab, the tab on the right side? Just minimize that one. Yeah.
So I create a list. Suppose I create the list of country. For the list, where you had the square bracket, and I put the some country name. Suppose Bangladesh, Serbia. Suppose I put here Pakistan. Iran. So I create some country name. So now this country, that was the total 1, 2, 3, 4 country. So I simply create suppose X, Y, Z, and suppose N. So I create total 4 different variable, and this list I simply call and paste here. So now if I just put the X, if you check, if when I put the X, it show the Bangladesh. When I put suppose M, it show the Iran. So now if you want, we can create a list, and this list we simply represent as the different variable and store it all of item. It also possible to use the list concept.
Okay.
So we can assign the multiple values with multiple variables.
Okay.
And further, we already discussed about that for print.
ये तुम्हारे हमारे खान साहब ही ना करके खान साहब के लिए हाँ उनको उनके भाई उसमें हमारा राजा ये है जो हाउस का क्या वो है
So now we talk about the data type. So when you talk the data type, so this data type can be different types of data. So one data set basically text type. Text type, it's called the string. Mainly str, it's a string. So another data type, it's called the numeric types. So numeric types including different types of integer, int. Then we find out the float, float, and also get the complex number. Complex number we also find out that numeric. Then we also get that sequence type. Sequence types of data. So sequence type is including the list is the one kind of sequence list. Then tuple, it's very important, tuple. Then also range. So it's called the sequence types of data. Then we also use the mapping type data. So mapping type. We also discuss all of those with example. It's called the dict data. Also set types data. It's including the set Then frozen set, frozen set. Then also Boolean type data, Boolean type. It's called the bool. Boolean type. Also binary data. So this type of data we can easily check our data type using type function. Okay, we get the data type of any object by using the type function. We already use the type function in here. You can see the type function we can easily get. So any data set, how I can check the check. So just suppose I take a variable. So I put the x equal. Suppose I put the measure. So now I need to check the data type. So this variable, what types of data is stored? I need to check it. Just print and then call the type function and then put the x. Now if you run the code, it shows the string str data type. So I take the another one. Suppose x is 20. So now I have to check it data type. So same way, just print and call the type and call the variable name x. So now check it. It shows the integer. So same way, if I take suppose x and I put here suppose 30.5 and then check suppose print x, type and put the variable name x. It show the floating number. Same way, suppose I want to put suppose complex number. Complex number, if suppose I take the x same variable x equal, I put here suppose 1j, it's a complex number, and I want to check the type of this. So just print type of x. It is a complex number. Okay. So not only for that, suppose I create a list. Suppose I create the list. Suppose I create the list of suppose country. So I just put here suppose Bangladesh, India, suppose Nepal. So it's a list. So let me check the type. Just print type and then put the x. Then we can easily get it's a list type. It's one kind of type. Then what is the tuple type data? Suppose if I just, so this is the list where I use the square bracket. Okay, it's called the list. But for the tuple, when I use the tuple, we are just use the bracket without a square bracket. Just put the bracket. So then it will be converted as a tuple. So just I check that now. Suppose I print type x is a tuple. Okay, so in the tuple and list almost same, but for the list we are using the square bracket, and tuple we are just use the first bracket. Then suppose I take a variable suppose x and put at the range suppose 6. So now if I just print the x, it shows the 0 to 6 range. So I want to check the type. So just print type and put at the x. So now it show you the range type. So any data we can easily check the type. Okay, and also just use the type function, because type is very important. Okay, also for the GIS also have some data type. We will discuss further later this type of type. It's not in now. A number, integer, floating, and complex. We can easily get all of number. Then string mainly we already know about that. We are just use the square bracket. Okay, for start and end, you can get it. Then Boolean is very important. Boolean basically give you the true and false. Okay, true and false result. Suppose if I just print, suppose I want to print 10 greater than 20. So it's true or false. Just check it. False. Okay, because 10 is not greater than 20. So it's a false. Suppose I want to print 10 greater than 5. That's a true. So we find out that. So suppose I want to print suppose 10 equal 5. It's a false. Because 10 equal 10. It's a true. So we can get the true and false as a Boolean operator or Boolean result. Okay. So it's called the Boolean operator. So there's a lot of uses. And further, so you can also use some operator you already know. Suppose I want to print. So I want to print suppose I want to print 10 plus 20. Then you can get the result. Okay. So plus minus division. We already know about this type of arithmetic operation. 10 minus 20. Okay. So you can get this type of value. So this is the arithmetic operation. You already know about that. So plus minus division multiply. Okay. It's arithmetic basic operation. We can easily do arithmetic operator. We can easily do plus minus multiply division. Then also exponential. Okay, polar division. So we can also do this type of arithmetic operation using Python.
Can you just go up a little bit? Can you just go up with this one?
Yeah.
Just a minute. Down. This one, range 6. So class range 6. So 10 is greater than 12. False. 10 true. Print 10. How it is? You have given as x equal to range 6. So that is, you mean the range should be within 6, right?
So it start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So till 6. If we give now the print 10 greater than 20, yeah, what does this indicate?
Suppose if I put here the 20, range 20, if I run, you can see x is showing the start from 0 up to 20.
Okay.
Start from 0 and up to 20.
Okay. Up to 0 to 20, till 20. But yeah, we have given, now if you print 10 greater than 12, why it is giving us false? Okay. Because, okay, if it is 6, it is false. But again, print greater than 5. 10 greater than 5, right? So that should be false, right? The second one.
Yes. Because 10 is not greater than, so 10 is greater than 5. Okay, it's a true.
Yes. I did not get again. Because you have given before 6, right? Before you have given 6. So it should
okay,
be.
So it's another example. It's not any connection with that.
Okay.
It's another example. It's another.
No, here 10 greater than 20.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused again. Can you just explain me again? I am confused with this.
So 10 is 10. You can see 10 is greater than 20. It's true or false?
False.
So that's why you can find out the false.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 is greater than 5.
So 10 is greater than 5. It's a true. So we can find out the true. 10 is equal 10. So that's why we find out the true. But if I put suppose 10 is equal 6, it's a false. So you find out the false. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But so now, here, this is just giving about the range values, right? It's not giving any.
Okay, so it's another. It's not the connection with that. Okay? It's another.
It's different. Huh?
It's different. We are just show you the example.
Okay.
Show you the example. Suppose now we discuss about the list. So list. Suppose we already created the list, or I create the new list again. Show you from first. Suppose I create the list of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose I just some list of the country, Bangladesh, Nepal, Iran. So this type of list of my country I have. So this list, when I print the list variable country,
Mm-hmm.
Let's show the all of list in here. We find out that. So list, suppose I want to determine how many items in my list. How many item in my list. So how I can do it? So I want to check how many item. So we can compute 1, 2, 3, 4 item. But I want to compute using Python. How many list? So for that, just print. We are use the len function, len, to compute len. It compute the total list number. So just I call the country.
Mm-hmm.
4 item. Okay, there is a total 4 item in my list. Len is determine how many items a list has. Use the len function. You simply use the len function.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the len function. It's also important to check the how many items are available in your list, as well as we can also create the list of different data types. So it's called that only for string, but I want to add also suppose I want to add suppose a number. Okay, I want to add suppose a boolean, suppose true. It's one kind of data boolean. So now let's check what happened. You can see there is no problem. Okay, so a list with string.
Country equals to Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Iran, and year equals to true. So print country. Yes. So it is giving all the values. Print length of country. So it's you are telling only to give me the length of the country, which is Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Length is 6. But Bangladesh length is not 6. It's giving the 6 of Bhutan.
No. It show you that how many item, 1 item, 2 item, 3 item,
okay.
4 item, 5 item, 6 item.
Okay,
so total
okay.
6
Just,
item.
okay.
It's compute the total 6 item.
Okay. Items, okay.
Yeah. So now I want to check suppose type. So just print type and call this country. Type is the list. Okay. So as well as we can also use the list function. Okay, list is also a function. Suppose I just use it as a list. So how I can do it? Suppose I just copy and I want to apply the list function. So list is one kind of function. We can also use the list. So for that, I simply use the bracket and also close the bracket. Okay. So I need to put the double bracket. So now I am using the list function. It's a list function and make a list. Okay. Or if you want, you can use the square bracket and make the list. So same. So this line and this line is the same. We can get the result. So now it also works as a list. If you check the data type again, suppose print country, type data, type. Country. So it show the, it's a uppercase list. Okay. So this is the two way you can see. One way is that we simply put the square bracket, start an int. Another is that we can also use the list function and put the bracket, make the list. Same. Okay, these two things is the same. So anyone can use.
Okay.
So now we talk about the list is a collection. List is a collection which is ordered and changeable. Okay, it's ordered and changeable. Allows duplicate number. Okay. So list is allows the duplicate number. Suppose in the list I can add the duplicate. Suppose I add the 2 times. Suppose I put the 2 times Bangladesh. There is no problem. So list is allows the duplicate number. Put the 2 bracket on. So list is allows the 2 duplicate number. Suppose I put here the another 2026 again. There is no problem. Okay, list is allowed to ordered and duplicate number. There is no problem. Okay, list. But tuple is a collection. which is ordered and unchangeable and allow duplicate number also. Okay, it also same. It also give you the duplicate number also, tuple. For the tuple, what is the tuple? If you check what is the tuple, suppose I want to create the tuple using the same data, just I copy. For the tuple, what I need, just I remove the list function and also remove this bracket. So now it works as a tuple. If you check the data type, suppose print country, I just check the type. If you check, this data type is tuple. Okay, tuple is also allow the duplicate number. Okay, duplicate. I can use the duplicate number. There is no problem. It's a collection and which is ordered and unchangeable. It's unchangeable. So I cannot change this type of number later. But for the list is a changeable. It's a changeable. Suppose it's a Bangladesh, I can change the another country. Okay, I can simply put the another country. I can change, suppose anything I can change. But for the tuple, I cannot change. It's unchangeable. And list is the changeable. And tuple is the unchangeable. Okay, so it's called the tuple. And it's called the list.
I mean, the text is the same, right, for tuple and list. Yeah, you have mentioned as list as in the brackets, and here this is okay.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a tuple. It's a tuple. It's a tuple. It's a tuple.
Okay.
But tuple is unchangeable. But list
so if
is
you write list here again, if you write list, then it will be again list. It will be taken into the list category, right? In the beginning,
yes.
If you write list.
Yeah. So in this right? In this time, it's interpret line by line. Okay, suppose when I use when I run the code, it just only runs with this line. Okay, other line is not correlated with this line.
Yes. No, if I want to change again this one to list, just I will write list open bracket like that. That is being converted into the list. I mean,
yes. So then you can easily convert tuple to list or list to tuple. Just change the syntax. It will be okay. No problem. Okay. Suppose in the list, this is my list. So from the list, I want to check the first item. So for that, if I print this country, and I want to check the first item. Suppose I put here the 0. Okay. And then I run the code. First item is the Bangladesh. 0 is the first item. Then it's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 3. I want to suppose check the 3. It's a Bhutan. I want to check suppose 52026. Okay. So I can put the sequence number also. It's a 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and 7. If I put here suppose -1, it show the last. So -1 always show the last item. When I put the -1, it show the last item. Okay. -1, when I put the -1, it show the last item. When I put suppose 0, it show the first item. It's very important to identify list item. Suppose if I put at the -2, it show the second item from the last. This one. So -1, -2, -3, -4. So let me check for -4. Let's see, run. It's a -4. Then -5, -6, -7, -8. And for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, serially. Then I can get the minus is this serially, plus this serially. Okay?
Okay.
So it's called the identify for list item. We can easily identify.
Okay, -1 means true. -2 means 2026. Sorry, -0 means true. -1 means 2026. Okay.
Yeah. So not only for, suppose I want to visualize only for some specific item. Okay. Suppose from the country, suppose I want to display the, suppose from Bangladesh to Bhutan. So Bangladesh to, so I want to display only for this type of country. Other country I don't need. So how I can do it? So Bangladesh, it start from 0 and up to 0, 1, 2, 3. Put here the 3. So now it consider only Bangladesh to 3. 0, then 1, 2, 3. Bhutan. Okay, from Bhutan. Just run the code. So I can get it.
Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, yes.
Okay, I can get it. This type of things. So I put here the 0 to 6. So then it show all of this from here. Okay. So we can also
0, 1, 2,
add the
3,
range
4,
also
5.
from here. Okay, or we can return
So
for a specific.
it's removing the duplicate and it's giving you, right?
Yeah, duplicate is giving that.
Duplicate is being removed and it's showing the values, right? No.
It allows the duplicate.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, correct.
Yeah. Suppose just I put the another one. Suppose show you that. Suppose I take. Suppose I want to print country. First to Bangladesh. Okay. So I put at the 3. I find out that it was 4. So it shows the serially. We find out that. We serially find out that. The example, it returned the item. We find out from first item has the 0. So we start from the 0. Or if I suppose put here this symbol, suppose 2. This suppose 2. So now if you check what happened. So it show that all of those. Just skip the 2, first 2. Just skip this 2 and show you all of those. Okay. All of those display. So when I put the 2 and then clone sign, then skip or removing this 2 and start from Nepal and then put all of those. Okay. So this is the way we can simply apply different item. We can choose this way. Okay, not only for that, suppose from the list I want to store it in one variable. Suppose I just take a variable. I want to change the item. Suppose I want to change from the list. I want to change, suppose this Bangladesh I want to change. So how I can change? So for changing this item from the list, so I just call the country, and I want to change it. So how I can change? I want to change this items. So this item sequence 0 and 1. So it's a 1. So I put the 1. 1 equal, I put the new item. So I put the new item, suppose I put the new name of Saudi Arabia. So then this Bangladesh will be changed. It will be changed and show you the Saudi Arabia in the list. Okay. So now if I run the code, oh, sorry, it's a tuple. Okay, it's not.
No, we have given it list, right? We have given list, no?
It's a list. We convert the list function. Okay, I think.
It's not tuple, it's list. Tuple means they should not be list.
Okay, let me check this type. Print type country. Oh, sorry, I put the vortex. It's a tuple. Sorry, it's not the list. It shows the tuple. Oh, list. Now it's okay. So before that, I don't run that cell. So now let me again. Suppose I want to change the list. So I call the country. Okay, so this is my variable. Then I choose my sequence. I want to change, suppose second one, this one. So 0, then 1. So it's a 1. Just I put here the 1. Then equal, I put the new value. So now run the code. So now there is no problem. So now I take the new cell and I want to print. I want to print this country. So now let's check what happened if you check. It's changed. So that's why it's called the list is a changeable. We can change our item. So now you can see previous item, it's so Bangladesh. But when I put the Saudi Arabia, when I put this one, I change it, then it shows the Saudi Arabia in the second. So any item I can easily change from here. Any item I can easily change from here. Can easily change any item.
Okay.
So now we try to discuss about the loop. It's very important. You can loop through the list item by using the for loop function. For loop we try to discuss. So let me show you that from here. Suppose I created list. Suppose I take the new variable. Suppose I put that name equal. So I just make the list of name. So I have this type of name. Okay. So now this name, I want to apply the for loop. So print all item in the list by one. I want to item. I want to print. So for that, I just take apply the for loop for function for, and I store it in the x for x in name. Okay, for x is a variable in name. Then clone sign and put the print x. So now if I run the code, it shows the all of name. So for, suppose I have a list. So print all item in the list one by one. I want to print. So for that, I simply take the for loop function for x in name. Name basically it stored my list all of name, and just I print the x. Then it just print all of those one by one.
Okay.
So this is the way for the for loop. We can also apply the for loop. So this is the loop function. So further, there's a lot of use for the loop function we also use. Okay. Suppose I want to create a function. Suppose I create a function. This function help me to compute some calculation. Suppose for the function when you suppose if you so let me show you this. Suppose I want to print 100 plus 20. I want to print suppose 100 minus 20. I want to print 100 multiply 20. I want to print 100 divided by 20. I want to print suppose 100 exponential 20. Then print modulus by 20. So then you can get all of result. They look like that. But this type of things I am doing using a function. Suppose I can say I can do it then manually. So I can do it manually 120, 120 I can write and do for any number. Any number I can put the manually and I can get this type of result. But I want to create a function. I want to create a function. This function help me to compute all of those together without write again and again. So further we create a function. So let me show you that the function how to create. So for the function, just use the def it's a keyword, and put the function variable name. Suppose I put the function variable name is the calculator. You can put any name, it's a variable name, and put the element. So in this time, two number, I want to compute any two number. I just put the name A and B. This is my any two number, and then define what I need. I want to print A plus B. I want to print A minus B. I want to print A multiply B. I want to print A divided by B. I want to print A exponential B. I want to print A modulus of B. So now it creates the function. Okay. So if I run the code, and now I simply call this function variable name. So when I input number A and B, suppose I put the A is 9, B is 5. So now it creates all of those. Okay. So any number. So suppose I put the 10 and put here the 2. We can get.
Okay.
Okay. So if we can also do manually, I can put the 10 and 2, 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 10 and 2. I can get the result. But in this case, I create a function, just I input the value. And I can get the result immediately. Just I put the input value A and B, then I can easily get the result. So it's work as a function. It's called the function. Okay? It's called the function. And there are a lot of uses also. This type of function you also use one by one. Then you can get the more better idea. So there's a lot of things have this type of programming. Okay. Okay. So I will give you a source. You try to read all of those step by step.
Yes. So you mean you are giving a presentation file for the first class or source?
I'll send you the presentation file also. So you try to visit W3 schools. It's more better to learn the programming.
Okay.
This one have lot of example. So now you just try to read and then try to write your code in the Colab or also Jupyter Notebook. That will be more better. So you can say the Python. See it start from all of those. So variable, number, casting, string, boolean, operator, list, set, dictionary. Okay. So we are not discussing about that. You try to read this type of all of those from here, and then try to write the code. There also give that example code also. So you try to write, also read the description, what will be work. So it also help you to learning all of those, how to remove item, how to add item of the dictionary, how to apply the loop on the dictionary. Okay. So you can say the Python if else. Okay. All of those will be covered. So Python classes, you can see object oriented. So file handling. Okay. So Python, how to create the module. Okay. So it provides a lot of things. Basically foundation of the Python. If you complete all of those, then I hope it will be more better. Okay. So just try to example all of those one by one. I start from that Python home and then step by step just complete all of lesson, all of tutorial. And further, if there's any problem, any module or any topics, also inform me. Then I try to cover this type of things. Okay. So it cover all of those. So you try to practice from here, and then I hope it will be covered for our first days. All of concept for the Python programming.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, you try. So and if there's any problem or any function, you can also inform me. I will try to guide.
Yeah, this should be done in which one? Conda, right?
Yeah.
Conda is local machine, right?
Yeah. Okay. You try to the Colab. Colab is also okay, no problem. You can also do for the Colab, or also Jupyter Notebook, or also use the VS Code editor. All are the same. You try. Okay. All
so we are doing Jupyter, right? Jupyter or Colab?
Yeah. So now I am doing on the Jupyter Notebook.
Jupyter is best because the local machine it can access the local machine, right?
Yeah.
So that is best to do that. Yeah. Okay.
That's so fine. Now in the week, basically our next class will be held on the Saturday, inshallah. So in the 7 days, you try to cover all of those. Okay, I hope it will be more better. it will be more better
Yes.
for your learning for the second test session.
Yes.
You try.
Yes, I will do that one. I
So
will do
in
that
this
one.
time you can see this MongoDB, it's not neat. Okay. Then also you can see SQL, it's not neat. So MongoDB,
Okay.
SQL, and then DSA, not neat.
This is also not needed.
So machine learning, if you want, you can also do, but it's not compulsory. Okay, because we also cover this
Okay.
type of things also. Matplotlib we try to cover, Python modules we can cover. So you just complete from a Python tutorial all of lesson, and
Okay.
also
Till Python.
Python class. Okay, so you just cover only for the Python tutorial this all of section, and also Python class this type of section. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then we discuss about the other also step by step in our classes.
Okay.
No problem. Okay. And this
Okay.
type
Okay.
of SQL or MongoDB, it need you when you work with the web design development.
Okay.
Okay, it also need for that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so
Thank
today
you.
is no more. I will send you all of recorded session also. You try to practice. And further, you can
Okay.
also face any problem also inform me. In the our next class will be held on the next Saturday, inshallah. And further, we'll also discuss about the other topic. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.